I want to start off this video, guys, and yes, we're going to get into the price predictions of every single coin, etc. But take it from somebody that lost everything in the last bull run. The top guys in this space, they want us to lose everything, and if we don't understand this, we're going to lose all of our precious gains in this bull market and write everything back down. Understand, in cryptocurrency, somebody has to lose for the other person to win. You know, for people to take profits, they have to sell to somebody, and that's so important to understand. So, real quick, before we get into these shiny little altcoins that we always want to talk about, I want to go over this. This is an example of Solana and Axie Infinity. And you really have two investors. And like I said, it really is player versus player. E.g., you have the smart person. Smart money buys and he accumulates a bunch of Solana. And you know what he does? He pumps up. He talks about price predictions going crazy. But he knows that he is going to dump on retail. And retail was me in the last bull run. Now I'm still retail, etc. I'm not a big institutional investor. What I'm trying to do is not play the game like retail. E.g., dumb money, they buy the top of Solana at maybe $200, $250, and they get sold on, okay, Solana is the easiest $1,000 trade in 2021. And the smart money completely wrecked this. Smart money on Axie Infinity, perfect example again. They were buying this for under 20 cents. And they rid it all the way up to $150. Now, dumb money would come in and say gaming's the next best thing. And gaming was the next best thing. But gaming wasn't the best thing when Axie Infinity was $150. Dumb money would ride us all the way back down. And it's so obvious. Now, I had an example of me in 2021. Okay, so I really invested in cryptocurrency in 2020. I went down the rabbit hole thinking I was going to be financially free. And I technically became almost a liquid millionaire, $950,000. And this was me in 2020 and 2021. I was thinking this is going to be a big friendly game, and I was thinking Bitcoin is going to go crazy, Ethereum's going to go crazy. And guess what it did? Okay, H-bar is going to go crazy, and then Celsius was another one. Now, again, got me rich on paper, but didn't realize any profits. Now, the good news for most of these positions, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, H-bar, strong coins have came back. So Bitcoin's came back to profits, Ethereum's came back to profits, H-bar is almost up profits depending when you were buying. I was buying a lot of H-bar in this bullshit. I bought a big chunk of 14 cents. And yeah, it's finally good to see this in profit. But the pain of being a paper millionaire plus wasting 4 years of your life for a potential recovery, in my opinion, is so stupid. What we should do is understand cycles, sell out in chunks as we ride them up. Then if we still believe in the coins, we can buy back in the bear. So the smart money, of course, they were taking chunks at the previous all-time highs on Bitcoin. They started to DCA heavily. Same with Ethereum. And then same for H-bar. But again, most altcoins will come back. Celsius was one that would have, you know, completely got you wrecked in this one. As you started to DCA into Celsius again, it would ultimately never come back. And remember, this is a dog-eat-dog world in cryptocurrency. Somebody has to lose for you to win. So as you're watching this video, what I want you to think about, if you plan to do super well in this bull run, and I really want you guys to do this is the whole reason why I started this YouTube channel, to educate myself, force myself to make better research by providing videos. But, you know, if you're following this channel and you want to make a crazy amount of money, understand you're going to wreck other people because you have to sell to these people. And if you don't understand that, or you don't think that's nice, maybe cryptocurrency isn't for you, because remember, this is a dog-eat-dog world. Understand that. So I want to talk about this. Selling is actually harder than buying. Okay, let me say that again. Selling is harder than buying. Anybody can buy, right? Anybody can buy. It's so easy to buy on DCAs, etc. Now, some people get emotional and they think, oh, but they buy and then altcoins are going down 30% the next day. Then selling might be easier for them. But what I really mean by selling is taking profits. Because most people hold on to the bag way too long. And that's because of greed. Maybe they hit their first 100k and they're like, oh my God, I've just done a 50x. Well, if I can do a 50x, I can get $5 million. Yeah, theoretically, you could. But just understand, it's so fucking difficult to keep rolling over and rolling over. Now, the goal of this bull run, and what I really want to talk about in this video, it should be to add a zero to the net worth, okay? Enter the next stage of wealth for you. E.g., if you got $1,000, go for the next stage. You're adding a zero. So get that 4 figures to 5 figures. E.g., if you got $10,000, get that 5 figures to 6 figures. And the guys out there playing with 100k, get that 6 figures to 7 figures. People have the 1k and they think they're going to hit some good plays and maybe hit the 25k. And I've seen that so many times, okay? That's completely possible. That is absolutely achievable. But then they aim for the 100k because they think, I've already done a 25x, 4x should be easy. And that is true. But don't play the full bank balance to ride up to 100k and then ride it all the way back down. I know so many people, so many of my old friends in Dumfries that did this in the last bull run. And they made some good plays. They got theoretically rich for them. They entered like 2 phases above. So instead of going to 1,000, 10,000, they entered a 6-figure club. But they rid it all the way back down. Okay? Remember, there is many more cycles to come. This isn't the last bull run, guys. Okay? There's more fun to be had along the way. Just get in that next phase. I know it's tempting to keep riding and going again. But do not let your ego stop you from changing your life in this bull run. And that means taking profits. Now, why this is so interesting, okay, is as we look at the market right now, everything is getting hammered, okay? At the time of recording, now when I post this, prices could be going back up, but cryptocurrency is playing with us. It is wrecking us if you're an emotional investor. E.g. Solana. Solana was looking bullish, and now it's coming back to bearish, and it can't really make up its mind. It went on an absolute tear, then it chilled the F down. Now it's dumping in real time. A lot of meme coins, for example, are getting absolutely wrecked in real time. You know, I'm looking at my Brett position right now. Now I've got that paired in a Ethereum Uniswap pool, so it's absolute printing. But, you know, Brett is getting fucking wrecked. Okay, we're getting close to my entry prices of 500 million. I never thought we'd see those prices again. Okay, but then we have coins like Toshi going on an absolute tear. Okay, so it's crazy, and this can be in a very emotional game. But what I want to go through in this video is kind of like top coins, kind of price predictions. But remember, my price predictions are not where you should just say, okay, that's when we take profits. If I give you a price prediction, let's just say on H-bar of $1 or $1.50, what I want you to do is take profits along the way. We always talk about that. So just an example, if you had a price prediction of H-bar $1, what I would like you to do is take out 20% at 50, take out 20% at 70, 20% at 85, and then maybe let the rest run, okay? What I'm saying in this video is price predictions are very fun, they're very exciting, but I don't want to be the one that says, okay, well, H-bar is going to $2, $1.50, and then you wait for that price target to sell everything out, because that's what got me wrecked in the last bull run. So let's talk about some coins. Let's make this fun and exciting. Now, the first coin I want to go over is actually an interesting coin. It's a coin that I've been talking about on Instagram quite a lot, so I want to bring it to YouTube. Now, again, this is a pre-sale, so understand this token is highly risky. But the reason I wanted to bring it on this YouTube channel is because I'm seeing they've almost raised $300,000. Okay, that's very interesting. Now, why this is interesting to me is this project is based on a casino. I'm not going to show you the website because I don't think YouTube likes casino websites. So I'm just going to show you the main page here. But what these guys have done, they've built the product first. Maybe I'll link the casino in the link in the description so you can go and check it out if you want. So what they've done is they've already got millions and millions of dollars coming in, and then they decided to build a coin. What a lot of coins do in this niche, or certain other niches like gaming, okay, they build the token first and then maybe make a game. So what I like about this is these guys are already a profitable company, right? And what I also like about this is just by holding the Norse coin, you get shares of the casino revenue. So we all know the house always wins. So people playing casinos, yes, it's fun, etc. I play the casino games online, in person when I've got time. But I know the house always wins. But if you know the house always wins and you're interested in a risky bet in this gamblifying niche, you know, this could be a good play for you, okay? Because we obviously know Rollbit. Rollbit was a strong coin. It's not dead yet, but what I will say is it almost got $1 billion in market cap. And these guys had the same kind of model. Okay, so they were already making money. It pre-saled as well as this coin, and it got a lot of people super rich. So I wanted to bring you this, guys, is because this could be the same game. If you're looking for a risky play, this is how I would do it. Again, they've got a lot of transparent things going on. And this is a pre-sale, so understand you don't get the tokens yet. What's nice about this is you get in on the early phase, right? This is stage 1. Usually companies maybe do up to stage 10, sometimes stage 12. It just depends how much they're looking to raise. But stage 1 is almost done. They've sold 85%. Remember, you don't get the coins instantly. You pay with Solana. You put it on your address. So remember, if you're buying this and you do want to take a bet, you do not get the coins instantly, right? Understand that when they launch, that's when you're able to release the coin. So again, I want to share this one for you as going forward as a risky bet, but just something I noticed by talking about this Instagram. And again, it could be the same play as Rollbit, or guess what? It could not. That's for you guys to decide. Remember, build a diversified portfolio. Don't put the full bag in this, although it can be very well if it plays out. But what if it doesn't? You waste your full bull run. So do not be one of those guys. Now, let's get in some price predictions. Coin market cap, we'll start super simple. Obviously, Bitcoin is right on 100 grand right now. It can't really make up its mind. But as we know, we're January. We're early days for what's going to come up on this bull run. Now, a lot of people are saying Bitcoin controls the market. And that is true. Understand that it does control the market. But what I want to talk about is Bitcoin is not going to 250, 500k grand. These are what price predictions are being said on Twitter, YouTube, and I promise you, this is what got me wrecked in the last bull run. It was the same gain, just the price is already higher, right? Because we've already reached 100 grand. In the last bull run, I was listening to a lot of YouTubers that are saying Bitcoin was going to 100k. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just take my full profits at 100k. Obviously, we got to like 69 on the second top, and I got completely wrecked. So I want to be conservative on Bitcoin. And it's hard to be conservative with Bitcoin because of how much it's ran so far. And if I believe the bull market's going to last another 8 to 12 months, it's hard to just say, okay, Bitcoin's going to go to 125, 150k. But that's where I'm sitting at, okay? It could go way past 150k. It could go way past, 170k. What I would do is I would have to take profit strategy out on Bitcoin. Now, again, probably most of you guys aren't holding Bitcoin. But if you just understand that Bitcoin probably rips to 150k in this bull run, what you can understand is a lot of these other coins will fly by those time. Now, Ethereum's a very, very lagging coin this bull run. It hasn't performed well compared to your Solanas, even your XRP and HBARs are dominating that. So what I would really like to see is Ethereum to start making some moves. And Ethereum hasn't done that. A lot of coins have reached the previous all-time high in 2021, bar for some coins like HBAR, etc. But XRP has done that, BNB's done it, obviously Bitcoin's done that. Solana, I think, skiffed it. But Ethereum is one of those coins that hasn't done that yet. So I still think Ethereum's going to run. I still think it's going to be a top 2 coin after Bitcoin. I don't think any other coins are going to flip it in market cap. What I do expect is Ethereum minimum of 6k, but that's minimum. Now, does it go past the $10,000 mark? Sure, it can absolutely do that. But as we just discussed, you're playing the same game. You're taking profits way before that. Ideally, I'd expect 8k to kind of 12k. Those are my kind of ranges. Now, yes, it's very wide, but again, that's just what we can suspect. I would like to see Ethereum a lot higher, but so far, it hasn't performed. Now, XRP is an interesting one. XRP has decided to come back from the life or death. A lot of XRP guys are eating good. It pretty much ripped from absolute nowhere after being a stable coin at 50 cents for so long. And here's the thing about XRP. A lot of price predictions out there, XRP $10,000, $1,000, $100. That is not going to happen simply because of market cap. And those guys would like to disagree with saying it's going to be a banking coin, of this market cap's not important. I want to argue with you and say market cap is important in this bull run. Now, eventually, does it go to $100? Sure. And now, if XRP can do that and all these big banks start adopting it, that's when you get price predictions very crazy. But this bull run, I do think we smashed the $5 mark. The problem is with that, is there's high risk still in XRP, in my opinion, for not much reward. I do think Ethereum will give you more returns looking at the prices right now, because I don't think this coin hits $10 in this bull run, but I do think Ethereum hits 9k. So I think there's more safety in buying Ethereum, and that's very interesting to say that, because if you go back just to, a couple months ago, it pretty much done a 6x. Okay, then I would have gave you a different answer, but that just showed you how fast XRP moved. Solana's the same game. Okay, Solana would be my blue chip coin bet against Ethereum. It skiffed the previous all-time high, but I think this coin will run past $1,000, so it will give you more returns than Ethereum. Plus, I think this coin is safe enough where it's not going to go anywhere. What you can do in this one, I'm not going to bring up in this video, but you can combine this against liquidity pools on Orica. We do that in our private community group. And you can print a lot of Solana, man. Solana USDC, Solana Render has been 2 pools that we like, and we're making a fuck ton of free Solana by doing nothing. BNB. BNB is another coin that's broke its all-time high since 2021. I like BNB in terms of like a exchange coin. Binance aren't going to go anywhere in my opinion. But again, the problem with BNB, we've skiffed $100 million market cap. We're at 93 right now. BNB isn't going to give you those 10x. It's not a $6,000 coin. It's not a $6,000 coin at all. Probably hits another 3x. Probably hits that. And it would be crazy to say that because the market cap, of even a 2k BNB, give or take, at about 3x from now, is $300 billion market cap. It's scary to say that because if you go back on BNB's all-time history, I remember you could have bought this coin, at $20, at $15 for a long fucking time, and to price predict this of $2,000, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Let's talk about Dogecoin. I don't really want to get into this one too much, but we'll get into it right now. Dogecoin hits $1 in this bull run. I fully believe that. And yeah, there's not much gains past that. So that's really what I want to say in this one. ADA. ADA is another coin that has been on an absolute tear recently. It started to move from absolute nowhere, just like XRP, just like HBAR, and just like Stellar XLM. And what I do think ADA is they have a strong team. Charles Hoskinson is obviously a very smart man. And it had a good bull run in the last bull run. I think it got to like $3, give or take. Yes, it did. I think this coin is a good risk reward compared to if you were looking at this one against XRP. I do think this coin gives you a kind of $5 price mark. So that would give you, in my opinion, better returns than XRP. And I do think there is more safety with this coin, even though XRP, the lawsuit, etc., is kind of over somewhat. But I do think there is going to be another little hiccup there. So I think ADA has not really got any issues there. It's kind of, it's built to do its thing. It's got a lot of projects under there. It's not really developing as much as I would like, but You know, Charles is a very smart guy, and I think he'll come through. XLM, I don't want to touch on this too much. I'm not going to open up, but again, XLM is a coin that I would take against XRP. The coins have moved very much in tangent, but again, 11 billion market cap, which you can see here, compared to XRP's market cap of 165. It's like a 16x. Okay, just understand there's more risk in XLM, but just for the risk slash reward and how these coins move, I've been tracking them very vividly. I think XLM is a much, much better bet if you're looking for bigger returns with still a big market cap coin. HBAR is obviously one of my biggest bags right now in terms of altcoins. I think it's number 2 in my portfolio in terms of profit, give or take $300,000. And that came from pretty much just this move here, right? It was pretty much nothing was happening and it just absolutely ripped. It's a very interesting coin because it's got a lot of backers, it's got a lot of development. Marketing has been absolute trash, but now HBAR is waking up. You know why? Because everybody's talking about it again. Okay, the reason is because it's starting to move. I do think HBAR breaks its dollar mark of this bull run. It hasn't got its previous all-time high of about 50 cents like it did in the last bull run. But I do think once Bitcoin starts to make a move up past 110k, you're going to see coins like HBAR start to break that 50 cents and then the sky's the limit. But for me, conservatively, it's going to be $1. And I'm not really holding past that. Maybe a moon bag at 20% in my opinion. Sui's a coin that's been an absolute tear. Sui's kind of like ignored Bitcoin's big dump. It has a recent dump recently, but on a tear, it pretty much went from 70 cents to over $5. So yeah, almost a 10x in a very short amount of time. Sui's a pool that we've been taking advantage of on a platform called Turbo Finance. Again, just like Solana on Orica, you can mint a lot of Sui and USDC. And we've got a guy in a private community that was printing $30,000 per month in this coin. And yeah, he's been absolute printing. He's since changed to Solana because Solana is now paying better because Sui's ran so much up. And yeah, that's the kind of opinion there on the top 100. Now, there's many other coins I could give you in this top 100. I don't have time for that right now. But what I want to move over to is Memecoins, okay? We've already went over Dogecoin. Memecoins are taking a big hit right now, which, again, is super good if you want to start taking advantage. Now, it wouldn't be fair of me to not talk about Donald Trump. Let me know in the comments below, guys, did you get in this coin? I don't want to say missed it, but I missed the initial pump. It was very annoying. I think I was sleeping in Thailand, so fucking wish I was back in the UK when I made this video like I am right now. But yeah, I missed this initial pump. I woke up to this coin at $70, give or take a market cap of something stupid high. I think above $10 billion of market cap. Right now it's stable, okay? I do believe this. It's hard to give you a price prediction in this coin, just because of how fast it's moved so far, and to be top 3 on meme coins from absolutely nowhere since launch, since a week ago or whatever it was. Yeah, it's crazy. It's probably going to splash $100. The sky's the limit on this one. I don't think it's going to go where. It's been confirmed that Trump wasn't hacked on his X account, so this isn't a scam coin. It is what it is. He has another coin called Melania or whatever it is, his wife or something. I can't remember his name. That could be another bet you could take. I don't know what it is on market cap, but yeah. Pepe, I like Pepe. I like Shiba, not as much as I like Pepe, but again, coming down the line, you've got coins like Fartcoin. You've got Brett, like we talked about before. Brett's one of my biggest bags in meme coin position right now. I've got this still in range on a liquidity pool. It's really starting to make me a fuck ton of money because the volume's coming in here. People are selling, people are buying, so I'm making about $600 per day in free Brett and Ethereum on this one. But my liquidity is going down because Brett's taking a big dump. But I'm making up from that. This is why liquidity pools are so important and how I think a lot of guys should use them, is because when the price is going down, it sucks, okay? But spot position, you don't really do anything. You can buy more, but if you have this in a liquidity pool, you know, printing $600 a day is like I'm investing $600 a day every single day into Brett and Ethereum. So it kind of makes up for the loss that I'm making on paper. And by the time this comes back, because I still think it will, same like Ethereum, is all these cheaper DCAs I'm doing for free are going to pay off tenfold. Toshi, let's talk about Toshi real quick. Toshi, I think, is a number 2 compared to Brett. And what I mean by number 2 is it's the second biggest coin, I believe, on base chain. It is a Brett competitor. And yeah, I remember, I'll give you a story about this coin. There was a guy called Yon. He's French. He used to come and hang around with us in Thailand. And he took a big bet on this roundabout here, right? And nothing was happening. We were kind of joking about saying he should have bought, Brett. But guess what happened in the last, 7 days or so? It's up 200%. It's had a big dip since it was bought, but it went up about 4x, give or take, in a night. So he was laughing. It's very interesting to see where this one goes, but I do think Brett still, I don't think it overtakes Brett, in my opinion. There's the official Melanie meme coin. It's 427. Yeah, this is one that would maybe make a bit more sense compared to Donald Trump's coin, but I don't know. The chart is kind of not looking that great in my opinion, so maybe it's better to take a bet with Trump. Let's move on to AI. AI is obviously super big in this bull run market. You've got stocks like Nvidia showing you what's possible in AI. So there's going to be a lot of juicy positions here. My favorite risk/reward is, of course, Render. I do think Render smashes the $100 mark in this bull run. I think it's very undervalued right now at $3 billion. It's a blue chip, so it's not going to go away to zero, in my opinion. ICP is another one. I guess you could say AI. I think this one obviously had a heavily manipulated launch where it went from like $400 down to like, $10, whatever. Now it's $8.59. If you believe ICP is going to hit those all-time highs, that would be the best gains in the whole market with that safety. I don't think it's going to go to $400, but it probably will smash $100 like Render. Then as you start to come down the line, you can get a little bit, more fruitful, a little bit more risky. Virtual Protocol was a guy in our private community, TJ, he's a music producer. He got, I guess you could say, rich of this coin, and then he wrote it to some AI agent coins that I'll talk about in a second. AI agents is a narrative that you don't want to miss. You've got Turbo, I think Crypto John made a 50x on this coin, so good for him. I don't know if he sold. Maybe let me know in the comments below. And then you've got ChainGPT, Tarzia is obviously a one I'm bullish on compared to Solana. Not that it's a Solana competitor, but it works with Solana. It's one of the only AI protocols backed by Solana. So again, this one compared to Solana's market cap, I took a chunk on this one. I'm up about 10k in profit, even with the little dip that we're having right now. So that could be a one that you'd want to get into. Just make sure you know where to buy that one. And look, what's interesting about that, as you can see here, they're powered by art. So these guys are running ads right next to me. So they're paying for advertising. This is what HBAR need to do. This is what some other coins need to do. But Tars AI, they're literally running ads on CoinMarketCap. I don't know how much that's costing them, but this is how, example like Kronos, Crypto.com, they bought the Stable Center, they bought ads in UFC, etc. And that's how they, almost hit $1 in the last bull run from pretty much nothing. Let's move to AI agents real quick. AI agents is a narrative I'm looking to get into very recently. Obviously, I've got Tars AI. I just talked about Virtual Protocol there. There's a lot of coins going to be launching here. It's too early to tell because if you just look, give or take, outside the top 10 here, they're all at super low market caps. So again, if you're playing this bet, just understand they can move very fast upwards and downwards. So I'm going to do a video on this AI agents category very soon. But yeah, the main one I'm really in is Tars AI. And that's basically it from the AI agents. But I need to do more research in this one. The kind of last category, you can talk about RWA, you can talk about DeepIn. I don't want to get into them too much. But the most undervalued category, in my opinion, on narrative is gaming. Okay, the market cap right now is $18 billion. That's less than Dogecoin's full market cap. So, as we know, Sandbox did well in the last bull run. Immutable X did last bull run. Gala is a coin I still hold. It's chilling around $1 billion market cap. I don't think this coin hits $1. I don't think it hits its previous all-time high of 8 cents. But if this can get somewhere to the 25, 30 cents, I'll make a nice 6 figures off that. I would like to see it break its previous all-time high of 80 cents, but there's a lot of scrutiny in the team. They're suing each other. It's an absolute mess. We talked about Axie Infinity. I don't think this coin comes back, but it could. Beam is another one. Beam is probably your most solid pick in this category of gaming. They've got a lot of cool developers. They've got a lot of volume coming in on chain. Marketing's good. Twitter page is good. This is super fucking undervalued, guys. 792 million market cap, pretty much the same as Brett right now. I love Brett. I love Beam, but I look at Brett and what the fuck does Brett do? Even though I've got over $50,000 in just Brett alone, and some of my spot positions as well, Beam destroys it, man, and what it does. It's just that meme coins are so hot. Gaming coins I don't think will light up till later on in this bull run. So I think the kind of main message of this video is if you want to start some picks, I would start going heavy in AI agents, AI of course, and then I would really start looking at gaming. Yes, your meme coins are going to run, your top 100 are going to run, but I think most of the money is going to be made in AI agents, AI, and gaming, to be honest. Just because gaming's so undervalued, and I can tell you previous experience what happened in the last bull run, is gaming went fucking crazy, give or take midway through the cycle. So that might be April, May, June, July, somewhere around there. I do expect gaming to start picking back up. And yeah, it's going to shock you, in my opinion. Gaming is not going anywhere. There's so many people playing games in the real world. You've got people like Alex Becker that are going to pump gaming coins. I don't think gaming is going to be short of this bull run cycle. So, some of this video, I don't want you guys to lose money. I want you guys to understand how to take profits. I would love to give you some more price predictions. Obviously, price predictions are fun. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do any single video, if you want me to do another category that maybe you're looking at. Again, I love the gaming, AI agents, etc. But to really sum it up, man, is just understand this is a dog-eat-dog world. The big institutional investors, the big, high, above the $10 million market or $10 million in value, those guys will, trying to push you up for crazy price predictions. And if you don't want to do that ad in last bull run, that got super rich on paper, that had to ride all the way back down, please, for the love of God, take this video, with a grain of salt with price predictions, of course, but I want you guys, who's going to take action in this? Drop the comments below. I want you guys to have take profit strategies for every single one of your coins. If that's a 20% strategy, a 20% strategy going forward, and then you can have a moon bag at maybe 5 to 10% on the last bag, I really want you guys to do that. Really, please do that. Because what you can do after that is it can make you breathe. It can make you more chilled. And then obviously we've talked about the rollover method where you roll over to other coins. So let me know in the comments below. Drop a 1 in the comments if you do that. Please do that. It's going to make you a fuck ton of money, because remember, the goal can be to the 4 figures, to the 5 figures, the 5 figures, to the 6 figures, whatever you are, cross that over and then come back for the next bull run. Take profits, buy heavily in the bear market, and then go again. Because what we'll learn a lot from this bull run is it's probably going to repeat the same as 2017, 2013, 2021. I don't think 2025 is going to be anything different. The only thing I think is going to be different is we've got new categories. AI agents, we've also got a new category called Made in the USA. I don't know if you guys have seen this, which is very interesting. H-bars there, Cardano's there. It's a category that I need to look in more and maybe do a video on, but most of these coins are obviously your top 100 coins. They're absolute chilling. So this is another category for safer picks. They're not going to give you 1,000,000x returns, but they will make you money. But again, the same message goes. Take your profits, have those layering out strategies. Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Take care. Peace.